we have a special guest, Mrs. Bronis Miller. Thank you for coming today, Bronis. Please have a seat. The reason why we have Mrs. Bronis here today is because our topic today is tire blowout, and she recently had a tragic accident caused by tires blowout. Bronis, please explain.
Well, I'm originally from Louisiana, and I do a lot of traveling during holiday time and different things like that. So, let me get a little closer. So, I was on my way home on April 1st, and I was driving down the highway doing 77 miles per hour. The speed limit was 75. My tire blew out with a big boom. Sounded like a gun, sounded like a bomb. That's just how loud it was. I quickly grabbed my wheel, and I started flipping. The car was going so fast at that speed, just started flipping. I did have the car on cruise control. If I would have tapped the brakes and stopped the cruise control, maybe we wouldn't have flipped. I had my 3 kids in the car with me. My daughter was ejected from the car, and luckily she only had lacerations on her leg. No broken bones, no scratches in her face, none of that. Basically, not even any bruises. So she was very blessed, very, very blessed. My other kids didn't have any problems. My oldest son, he had like maybe some bruises. I mean, from the teeth out, but other than that, he's fine. My youngest is fine, and my daughter's fine now.
That's great.
Thank you.
Well, let's get to our questions. This first question is for you, Bronis, from Ella in Longview, Texas. How did you react when you heard the tire pop?
I was very scared. Again, because it just was so loud. I've had a blow up before, but I've never had something to sound so loud, due to a blowout. It was just very scary. So I panicked. I reacted in a very scary way. Very, very scared.
The next question. What is the best brand tires? It really depends on what you like in tires. But according to Amazon, Michigan is the best-selling tire brand. What causes tires to blow out? Most blowouts are caused by too little air pressure, the opposite of what a lot of people think. Next question. Can tires ever expire? Yes, tires can expire. You should change your tires every 10 years. Well, that's all we have for right now. Let's go to commercial break.
What if someone was driving a car and their wheel blows? I guess it depends on what tire and, what are the type of things that they need to know how to do. I mean, it's going to happen like that, and obviously we're going to talk about it for a minute or two, but can you tell them some safety moves?
I'll tell you what, guys, it's really a bad thing. If you get tires that blow, and it's going to happen to you, okay? I'm going to tell you 100%, I don't care if you're 8 or 80, sometime between there, it's going to happen to you, okay? What's going to happen, it's going to be a powerful, powerful force. You're going to hear a loud sound like a shotgun went off, okay? And if it's a rear tire, that's better. If it's a front tire, well, it happens, okay? You're just going to have to know how to deal with it. You're going to have to be able to face that situation when it happens, okay? You can't recreate that. So what's going to happen, basically, if you hear a tire blow, something happens, the first thing you want to do is get both hands on the wheel, okay? You want to have as much control as possible. I've had a tire blow on myself. It was a front tire. It was my driver's side front tire, okay? And I'm not a teeny tot guy, but what had happened is this thing blew so hard and loud, and we were going down the highway, and I had both arms literally wrapped around the steering wheel, okay? And I still almost couldn't control it. So I'm not trying to say that to scare you. I'm just trying to tell you that the more control, the more strength, the more effort you have on that steering wheel is going to be the better for you to try to control that thing. If it happens, you do not drive on your rim, okay? You've got to get off the side of the road, preferably the right side of the road, okay, where you can get out of the way of danger and be able to change a tire, which these knuckleheads are going to show you in a little bit. But other than that, I mean, it's a tremendous force when it happens. It's a lot of energy. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of confusion. Just as quickly but as safely, try to get offside the road and control the vehicle.
With you, Coach grrg, and we still have the lovely Bronis that's our questions. What to do if a tire blows out? Grab the wheel and hold it tight till the car comes to a complete stop. Next question. Why don't tires on airplanes blow out when the airplane lands? The federal agency requires tires to meet a standard to prevent accidental blowouts. When a plug built into the tire will pop out when the air pressure gets too high and the tire pressure will deflate rather than blow out. How to prevent a tire blowing out? Step 1, check the air pressure once a month. Step 2, check tire after you run over something. Step 3, keep up to date on recalls. Step 4, change worn tires. And step 5, get your tires regularly inspected. This last question is for you, Ronnie, from Angela in New York. On a scale from 1 to 10, how scared were you when the car started flipping?
Oh, Greg, 10 the highest. I mean, I'm 10 and beyond. I was very, very scared. More so for my kids than anything. I was just so worried that one of them, the ultimate words, one of them were no longer with me. But by God's grace, everybody's okay. So I'm gonna have to say a 10. Scale just go up to a 10.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Please check with me tomorrow at 5 o'clock noon.